Alright, I'm going to show you two things in this video. First one's going to be how to install a single pole switch with a power pass through and a switch leg. The other one's going to be how to tone out a switch leg. So go ahead, pull all your conductor out of your switch box. I already got my grounds made up. We're allowed to use crimps here. That's why we do the crimps. It takes up less space in the box. Go ahead, separate all your wire. Your neutrals, don't have to worry about identifying those. Cut them, strip them, splice them. Strip back 1.25 inches. This gives us ample room to make our splice. Line up your insulation shoulders. Twist them clockwise, about 6 to 8 half turns. Cut it about 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch. This is your splice right here. This is a cap to keep it from shocking people. I want y'all to start thinking about the splices like that. Don't rely on your wire nut to make the damn splice. These things break all the time. Go tuck your neutral in the back. So it leaves us with 3 wires. One of these is going to be a switch leg. One's going to be line in, one's going to be line out. So line load pretty much. And 1 switch leg. So the way we identify these is we come up here to our fixture box, take your your switch leg, strip it out, and temporarily attach it to your ground. Give it a little twist, just enough to hold it. You will be cutting this out later. If you leave this here, you just created a ground fault. It's going to trip your breaker. Come down here to your switch box, strip everything out just a little bit, and then start identifying stuff. Take your meter, set it to tone, make sure it works, put 1 lead to ground, and check all your other black leads. One of these is going to tone, and that tells me this is my switch leg. This corresponds with this in the box. Now you have that identified. Identifying the box for future. Just toss some tape around it. Hit with the Sharpies. A million different ways to do this. Now what you have to do is you have to feed your switch. So take your line in, line out. And you're going to pigtail it. Strip it back about 1.25 inches. Take your pigtail, 6 to 10 inches, however much you want to work with. Line up your insulation shoulders. Twist it clockwise. Get about 6 to 8 half turns. Cut it 3/4. It's going to give you a really good connection. Take your wire nut, place it on, twist it, 6 to 8 half turns or until it starts to get tight, and boom, you have a connection that's never going to come apart. Tuck that into the back of the box. Now go ahead and terminate this like you would a regular switch. I like to cut everything flush, just because I'm OCD. Strip these back 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch. Drop J hooks and everything. Go grab your device. Green to ground. Make sure your hooks goes clockwise. Tighten down to manufacturer specs. Land your line side. Land your load side. So power in, switch leg. Make sure your hooks go clockwise, time to manufacturer specs. Make sure you switch in the proper orientation. If you're turn it off and it says off, you're good. If it says no, you're wrong. So make sure it's going the right way. Tuck it back in the box. Try to keep the conductor coming off the back of the device as straight as possible. Send it home. That's it.